You're alive.
We're live from the ridge, the backside.
The next ridge. Well, 2 ridges.
Yeah, at least 2 ridges on over. We are in the back 40. How's everybody doing that's not here? That might be watching later or might not be watching later. But welcome.
Never know.
Glad you're here. Even if it's later, we're still glad you're here.
Just thought we'd come out and sit in the woods.
Mm-hmm. And we are in the woods.
Actually, we're sitting on the road, but the road's in the woods.
And it's our road through
True.
our woods.
Somebody's in here. Unless that's us. It said 0 a minute ago.
I don't know. Maybe they'll leave a comment. Maybe they won't. Maybe it'll be a mystery.
Well, don't act goofy. You'll scare them away.
Looks like Jovita.
Well, hi, Jovita.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
And there's Nana.
Sitting out there by the lake. I'm jealous.
We're in the woods. We have mud puddles.
Yeah.
I had to even drive to a couple of them to get back here. You're out for the comments because I can't read them.
Nana says, hey, my peeps.
Howdy, howdy.
Beep, beep. There's no horn on the side by side. Although it'd be very handy. There's been times it would come in very handy.
I just go.
It's usually the dog that won't get out of the way.
Mm-hmm. So,
since Dale told us we needed watch time hours, we thought we better get after it.
throw some lives together.
We started doing pretty good on subs. We got, 60 some in 2 shorts?
Yeah.
Got to keep after that, though. But yeah, watch time hours are way behind.
These puppies grew up and find new homes. We're going to have more puppies so we can do more videos with them. But think of all the subs and stuff we got from them. See, they're paying for themselves.
No more puppies.
Just saying. Just saying. Gives us a reason to make more videos and get more people watching the puppies. People like puppies.
Yeah, at other people's houses. Notice they all like watching them when I put them on TV. On YouTube. But when I say, do you want one? They're like, no. Hi, Teresa. How are you?
Nana says, no, Eric.
Maybe he'll listen to you.
She's taking her
side. He doesn't listen to me.
She's taking your side because I stood up for Dale earlier. So.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. I was almost to the stop sign, but I didn't have time to reply that I'm on your side, Nana. I got your back. I'll just smack him when he mouths off.
I tell you what. I
think there's a skeeter in here.
I don't know. Anybody that's watching Nana and Dale's video earlier, I'd mentioned that working on my stream trimmer, getting it going, and got the primer bulb replaced, and now it don't want to start. So I guess the whole thing's going to go to the steel shop and figure out what's going on.
Do you notice it's thundering already?
That's not thunder.
It was a minute ago.
It was not.
That one might be an airplane, but
You're
the other
just
was
hearing
thunder.
the whistling through between your ears.
Plug your ears. See what I got to put up with?
Well, if you'd mind.
Oh, you know that ain't going to happen after 27 years. Yeah, it ain't happened yet.
There's still hope.
Nope.
Even if it's just
kind of set in my ways at this point.
Even if it's just a small smidgen of hope. I have to have hope.
Well, here lately, we don't know when it's going to storm and when it's not, because it just seems to storm all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I said, was it Tuesday? I went back to the creek to film that the water had gone back down and it started sprinkling. I was like, great. Got back in the car and it quit. So that was good because we don't need any more water, but it's going to happen anyway.
Yeah, I think some rain today, tomorrow. I'm not sure this weekend. I've had a couple different weather deals, so I don't think anything severe side other than flooding from what one of our local
God,
guys
with
said.
thunder.
I didn't hear no thunder.
It's because you don't listen.
Listen to what?
The thunder.
There was no thunder. Did y'all hear any thunder?
Lita says we're having awesome weather right now here in South Texas. It's only 107, feels like, but the humidity is 51%. I like the hot weather, but 107 is a little
You
warm.
can keep that 107. No. See, I'm the type I'd rather move like North Pole come summertime.
Nope.
If it's too hot for a hoodie, it's too hot outside.
I like to go swimming, which I thought, was it Tuesday that I went on call with Chris? I thought I was going to go swimming.
If I want to get wet, I'll go take a shower.
Yep. Hey, there's Mickey at Critter Creek.
Hey,
Oh,
Mickey.
I got to show. Let me see that t-shirt. Looky there. If I can get up here. Look at this, everybody. We got them in the mail last night.
Yeah.
Or yesterday when I got home from work. But isn't this awesome?
We definitely
Pretty
love it.
cool.
What did Nana say?
I was watching the weatherman, and he said that it is normal for us to have around 10 severe thunderstorms between April and June, and we've had 19. Yeah, we've got the quota full. He just smacked me in the back of the head.
You need it? Oh, I was going to use my
Eric,
phone to
we
read
will
comments,
definitely
but...
keep this 107 better than 121.
Oh.
That's
No.
definitely time to go to the creek once they go back down.
I start crying when it temperature starts creeping up on them triple digits.
Especially since we ain't got air conditioning yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if everybody else's farm works this way, but when one thing quits, everything quits.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that keeps us know we're still kicking.
That is true. But yeah, like I said, yeah, with the knock on wood.
There's a tree over there.
My lawnmower doesn't give up on me because I got mowing to do.
You better not let the lawnmower.
I mean, it's not like I'm going to let it.
You better keep it running.
So I start getting goats, I guess, and just let them run free.
I told you we could do that anyway.
If we let goats loose out here, they just be coyote bait.
Yeah. But they'll eat till the coyotes get them. He hates my logical way of thinking.
Because it's not logical.
Let's just say, do it.
We're just buying coyote food.
How much are coyote pelts now?
Not that much.
Feed them and fatten them up.
See what I got to deal with?
You love it and you know it. I keep things interesting.
Keep things something, all right.
I don't want to be bored all the time.
Even the dog there thinks you're crazy.
Well, he's crazy too.
Church, you don't let her call you crazy.
I don't think any man wants a woman that just sits there and says, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, sir. How boring is that?
I don't know. I like to try at least once.
Well, when I die, you can get another wife.
I plan on going first.
Oh, goodness.
This is why men die sooner.
You'd start taking better care of your blood sugar.
Now, here you are calling me out.
I don't have anything wrong other than mine's is slipping a little once in a while.
Yeah, I think your sprocket's grounded over.
I think I know what it was. Remember how much Diet Pop I used to drink all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Now they're saying that causes Alzheimer's and what is the other? Dementia. See, I forgot. And I used to drink, when I worked night shift in the jail, I would take a 12-pack of Diet Coke with me and pretty much go through that every night.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what's done it.
Could be.
Of course, I don't drink much pop anymore, so is it stopped or is it going to turn around and go back? Maybe I'll get smarter. I can hope. Hey, Sarah, get the blood sugar. He tries, but yeah, he doesn't have a pancreas anymore, basically. So He just got to eat a little healthier.
Well, I'm gonna make burgers and baked potatoes for dinner.
Don't sound too bad. I'm out on the
Except your
tater.
daughter put the hamburger meat in the freezer, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. We may wind up.
We'll
doing
have
the
frozen
plan B.
burgers. See, Nana says coyotes got to eat too.
Then we gotta buy more goats. Then the coyotes are gonna eat those goats, and then we gotta buy more goats.
And we got nice fat coyotes. We'll start a coyote farm. Reckon we can do anything with that?
No.
Oh, probably not. Yeah. We'll keep them off everybody else's place. We're doing a service.
Gonna make it awful hard to do any kind of deer hunting in come fall too.
Yeah.
Place is loaded up with coyotes. And I ain't eating coyote.
Yeah. I've ate a lot of things, but I ain't eating no coyote.
I'd rather have nice big deer steaks and deer burger and deer jerky and deer chili and
Deer kebabs.
deer kebabs, deer burgers.
You said deer burgers, I thought.
Did I?
I don't know. Oh.
Back straps, deer tacos.
Like I said, Dale told us we got to get to work on our watch hours. So, yeah. Well, hello, Alexander. How are you?
Howdy, howdy.
Slides in. You're not going to slide out here very well. There's too many rocks. It might hurt.
Hopefully you got some good
Come in
shoes.
from weed whacking. Ooh, I bet you're warm out there.
That's what I was trying to do till my weed whacker decided it didn't want to start after I replaced the primer bulb. So it's going to the shop now.
Great.
I'll give you some scissors. You can go out there and cut the weeds with scissors.
Yeah. I ain't that energetic today.
I'll get you some good sharp scissors.
Although we didn't do a whole lot at work today, it was kind of nice.
I didn't do anything at work today. Till I had the
You
day
didn't
off.
go to work. I know.
I got tomorrow off, but then I got work Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And then you have off Monday and Tuesday.
Then work Wednesday, Thursday.
DJ's Adventures and Beyond. How are you guys doing?
Welcome in, welcome in. Glad you're here.
Their church is this way, that way.
Yep.
Standing back there behind us.
He's watching our backs. He's like, you guys are supposed to be out driving around, not just sitting here.
Yeah, he's not sure what to think. He likes to run beside the, well, actually, he likes to get in front of the side-by-side and stop every time.
You gotta get him a taillight for his butt while he does that.
That could be an interesting look.
What?
The bug. The gnat or mosquito, I can't tell.
I got something in my eye. Talk to the peeps.
So what's everybody else doing except for Nan and Dale, who's sitting out at the lake, which, by the way, Jelly, I'd like to be at the lake or the creek or the pool. I could get my stock tank cleaned out and filled up, if we had running water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like I said, there's always something. I had just updated some of my playlist on my channel. Cool. I went in to play the playlist the other day and was like, he's got to do some more like Eric does. But you got yours updated, so I'll put yours on tonight there, DJ, and let it play.
Mm-hmm.
And we need watch hours, so we're going to do it for everybody else too.
Yep.
Give us a list of who needs them, and we'll put them on to play.
Yep. We got a nice big TV. We'll turn the volume down a little bit, and we'll just let her rip all night long.
The dogs like to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Keeps them company.
Keep them educated. Maybe they'll start doing some farm work. Then you could keep the puppies if they would, do something.
They're the watchdogs. They're our security system.
Don't need 7.
Makes them look vicious.
Uh-huh. All they do is lick you to death.
Well, people don't know that.
They do now.
but these are our peeps. They're welcome here. We don't want the dogs attacking them if they show up.
True. Well, most of the neighbors are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Used to not have hardly any neighbors out here, and yeah, times are changing, unfortunately.
Well, the thing is the only reason why we have a lot of neighbors is because their kids had kids, and those kids had kids, and those kids are having kids, and they all stayed on the same phone.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you
all
today?
kind of bloated up. Hello. So
I still, if we could build the house back here, because listen to that. Other than the birds,
I still like that spot that we talked about last year in the little clearing that I got to mow.
and we definitely know if somebody's out here, they don't belong.
Mm-hmm. Because we are well in the back of our property right now.
Actually, we're about in the middle to the side, with another 100 acres that way.
Yeah, well, there's still 100 acres on this side going back up towards the house. So
This side's all bright green, well, except for the stuff that burnt. We had a fire last year. Was it last year, Easter Sunday, wasn't it?
about that or so.
I'm not going to name any names, but yeah. Somebody come out mushroom hunting. And it wasn't Erica. I'll give him that. Yeah. He don't smoke anymore. But yeah. He dropped a cigarette out in the dry leaves, and we had about 100 acres burned.
Mm-hmm.
Conservation was out.
We had three fire
departments,
Conservation, yeah.
Skid loaders, dozers. Yeah.
Well,
Like I said, about 100 acres estimate burnt. So yeah.
which in the grand scheme of things, our place needed it. It needed a good cleaning, and that's what the fire did. We just didn't want to get over into the neighbors or
to the house.
So that was really my only concern. I mean, it was a big fire, and those guys worked their tails off when they was out here. But yeah, the lane needed it, so I got some good scoring. There's a couple trees right here beside us that are burned up.
Let's go read that. DJ says, also my second YouTube channel is up and going. It's more my free time activities. Free time? What's that? Channel away from my main channel. We need a link on there, and we'll go subscribe to that one too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was telling Dale, I think I'm going to use this, my personal one that I've had just watching YouTube ever since I've had a Google account, because I've gotten a few shout outs on it, because I'll use it to pop in on people's lives and stuff like that anymore. And
hey, M&T living and cooking.
Hello, how are you guys? Glad you're here.
Yes, we love the country too.
But yeah, I think I'm going to, telling Dale the other day, I think I'm going to start putting some stuff on that one. I don't know how much I'll keep it going or whatnot, but I think I'll use that one for some of the pew stuff.
Playtime.
Yeah, things that go boom. I built
that yarn and needle. Very talented. Yeah, the blanket you made for Marissa. Yeah, that was pretty. Glad to see you got it all done and to her. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I built Tina's, and then built me one. Then I built Tina.
Oh, mine matches my shirt. It's purple.
Yeah, you still haven't finished it though.
I know.
Got it all put together, but we did at least get it sighted in for you, I think, or do we still need to sight it in?
I think we still need to sight it in.
So, well, good thing I built a pew range so we can do that. Because I don't think you even shot it yet, have you?
No, range day will be coming up before long. And
that's right. Because I tried getting you to do it last year before range day for the sheriff's office, and you didn't want to. So, yeah, I think I'm going to start using mine and put some of that stuff up on there. And because way YouTube is and monetizing stuff, which we're not too worried about getting monetized anything, but I don't want to put that stuff on this channel. So,
it's going to be a long time before we're monetized on here too. So yeah.
Yeah, but if I put that on the other thing, then we don't have to worry about it. Because yeah, if that one gets whatever, then whatever. So look for that in the near-ish future.
He's got to remember to take the camera and record.
Yeah, I'll do all kinds of stuff, and then after I'm done, it's like
I come home and say, "Did you record it?" Oh.
I'll be like, "Yeah, I got this, and this done." Then she's like, "Yeah, did you record it?" Nope. Forgot all about it. I remembered as soon as I was done, though. That counts.
He's a new, forgetful YouTuber.
I'm not.
And he says I'm the forgetful one.
I'm a
which
bad
I am.
YouTuber.
You're a bad YouTuber. Yeah. Well, I ain't saying I'm a great one, but I tried to record stuff.
Hey, I recorded me replacing the timer bulb in the weed eater that still won't start. So that'll be a good video.
You better
once it's
get it
done.
started. And lots of need weed eating.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I've kept up on the mowing, but the weed eating's getting behind. I've weed eated a couple times, and the old primer bulb there was starting to get cracky, and I was just able to cover enough for my thumb so I can prime it up and get it started and run it. And it went out there the other day to go do some weed eating, and yeah, it was all jacked up. So yeah, I can't get it to start. It was just the bulb because I couldn't prime it, and I don't know.
Wasn't holding your mouth right, as Dad would always have said.
Probably.
That was my dad's excuse for everything. Well, you didn't hold your mouth right.
You never would tell you how you're actually supposed to hold your mouth. See, my dad would always sit there and just come right up, and you'd be fighting with something, and he'd come over there and get it going in like 2 seconds and make it look simple.
That's the way Chris does with my computer at work every day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if you do that, it never fails. He comes and doesn't even hardly touch it. And he's like, see? Yeah.
It's because you and computers don't work good.
Nope. We do not like each other.
Same way as we were talking about the other night. Your phone and lack of updates. And...
Don't look at my phone.
So. But yeah. Looks like we're getting some decent clouds coming in, though.
I told you I heard thunder earlier, and you're like, no, that's not thunder.
I ain't never heard no thunder.
Never?
Not today, I haven't.
Tina, I will send you a picture of my new glasses. Cool. It seems like every time I go get glasses, I don't know why, but I get these like horn rim that my mom wore back in the 70s and 80s. And then I get home and it's like, why did I pick those? But that's the only thing that looks decent on me.
You have that old soul, as they say.
I'm just old anymore. Well, and I know you have to agree every time, but yeah. He loves me so much.
Just agreeing with my wife.
He reminds me of how old I am every day.
Not every day.
Every other day.
Once a week at most.
Whatever.
So. Don't give up on us.
That or he's seen a squirrel.
Mm-hmm. Probably. He had a rabbit the other day.
Cool. Mm-hmm. He's learning to do something.
I don't know if he snatched it or if he caught it himself, but he was
exactly, Jovita.
What?
She said, I always get the ones that my insurance covers. Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm. So.
And they're not always the prettiest, but I get what I get.
Can you see out of them?
Sometimes.
Oh, that's all that matters then, ain't it?
Yeah, well, I sat here and I can look up and down over my bifocals. Here's P&J's Homestead Adventure.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Glad you're here.
Your phone says do not disturb is on.
Yeah, because the cameras kept kicking
okay.
on, so I figured I'd just put it in do not disturb.
My hair looks a little wild.
It's because you're a little wild.
Yeah. Well, we don't have air conditioning in the car, and I'll roll the windows down, and it goes everywhere.
I got air conditioning in my truck.
Mm-hmm.
I'd die without it. I'd melt.
He's a weenie.
I like cool temperatures. I sit in my office where I work. You can almost hang a deer in there. They keep it that cold.
Bifocals. Now talk about adjustment. I know. I at least got the no line bifocals, but it's still, when you're trying to read the screens and stuff, I got to lean up here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I heard dog bark.
I heard him bark. You reckon he treed something?
He's on something. I got bifocals too, which, yeah, was it nearsighted where I can't see stuff up close?
I don't remember.
but and then the top part's
I
just,
can usually see good far away. Yeah, just not up close.
mm-hmm. Like this. Of course, I still have my reading glasses. I still have to use too. So
And I used to make fun of my dad when I was a kid because he'd open the newspaper up and hold it out here like this. And it's like, what? Why would you hold it out? Now I understand.
mm-hmm.
We're doing well, thank you. First day in a while. No rain. Enjoying the sun today. Well, it's not raining, but the clouds are moving in.
Well, it's sunshine earlier,
There's
and
been a little bit of thunder, whether Eric agrees with me or not. In order to read things without glasses, I have to have them far away from me. Me too.
mm-hmm.
Of course, could be worse. Our son has well, he says old man's eyes. What is it?
You're the one
Oh, I
that
couldn't.
macular degeneration.
Macular degeneration was
Something like
diagnosed at 20. And yeah, he hates going to the eye doctor up in Springfield. He had to go for every 6 months. And he's like, I'm the only one in there that's under 70. And it's like, sorry. Find out it's hereditary. So luckily it skipped me. But he pretty much just sees a black spot. He can see side in one eye, and the other eye is great. So it's not spreading or anything. And yeah.
Yeah, didn't really affect him on what he does or anything. Just that one eye.
Yeah.
So
Till hurricane season, you guys get my weather about 3 to 4 days later. So when I get storms, you'll get them about 3. Well, don't let them no more. No more storms. We're stormed out.
yeah,
Passed through here yesterday. You might get them in about 2 more days. Yeah, they're calling for rain pretty much all week.
mm-hmm.
Which, well, shoot, we're already at Wednesday already. Had a 3-day
after the
weekend, so yeah, it seems
And
I'm
the
thrown off.
river's just gone back down and getting back down into normal, and it's going to be back up again by the weekend probably. So probably won't have too many campers out again this weekend.
Well, you
So,
never know. People still calling and asking if they can go float in the river. When
mm-hmm.
yeah, they had a, was it last night or this morning? They had a recovery, just not good.
It wasn't us. It was down in Bella Vista.
It was in Bella
Arkansas.
Vista, yeah, but
So,
that was why I
just
thought I
like
was going to
us.
have to go swimming yesterday.
Yeah, I know, because I sent y'all out there.
Yeah, I forgot.
Duh.
Chris looked at me when we saw the orange in the water, thinking it was the kayak, and I'm thinking, I'm going swimming, ain't I? Luckily, I did not have to.
Just a raft that got hung up out
Yeah.
there. So,
well, I know when they said he left in an orange and red kayak, and this was all just fluorescent orange, that I was hoping it wasn't him, but yeah, it wasn't.
mm-hmm.
Prayers go out to his family because they did find him, and it was not the best outcome.
Nope. At least they have closure. So
Yep.
but yeah, definitely send some prayers for that family because they're having to deal with a tough time right now.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it's that time of year where we get people that think they're
Invincible.
and normally it's the younger people that do it.
They had on the news this morning said that he was, which he was, what, 50 something, but old enough to know better, but he was very athletic and loved to go do adventurous stuff like that, and probably thought, I'm not worried about what they say, I'm going to go do it. And
I think he was 62 or 63.
is that what it was?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we wish people would listen when they tell you not to go and do these things, and there is a reason why.
Mm-hmm. What's bad though is when the rivers and the creeks are way up like that, you'll have people that want to get out on there, and it's bad enough when adults are, but then we have people that's got little kids that want to get out there and think that they can float. And they've had to threaten people with child endangerment before because they thought that they was going to be out there with the kids.
Yeah, so let's all keep Charles and his family in our prayers.
Mm-hmm.
He's at peace now. No more pain. So
He was with his father, and no more pain, suffering, just joy and love.
yep.
So we definitely sending prayers for him and his family and close ones. Because yeah.
Sorry, the bugs are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got off in there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
MWD-40.
I use that on my knees. Reckon it work. You want a little squirt? Whew. Doesn't taste good. Keep your mouth closed.
I don't have a problem keeping my mouth closed.
I always have. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe the bugs leave me alone now.
Yippers. So, what time is it now?
I don't know. I don't see a time.
4:24. Your daughter's messaging us asking where we're at. We're back on the back 40. So.
Well, I have to worry. She ain't gonna come out here to find us. Remember, she's scared. I can't talk. She's scared of. I can't say it.
Scared of Sasquatch.
She's scared of Daryl. I always call him Daryl. Our Sasquatch has a name.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the Jack Links commercial. No, it was. What was the insurance commercial with Flo? Progressive Insurance. And she kept saying, "Who's that?" Or she kept talking about Sasquatch, and he's sitting there talking to her and says, "Who's Sasquatch?" And she looked at him. He's like, "My name's Daryl," and I've always remembered that for some stupid reason. These two runaways. I'd like to run away someday.
Mm-hmm. Yippers.
Although I always know, though, I remember you was at work, I think. Me and my oldest daughter got into it, and I took off walking out here in the woods. Of course, I've lived out here for 50 years, and I know my way quite well. And usually, here lately, I don't know. But yeah, she walked for hours. She even had the four-wheeler, remember? And she never did find me. I was out here for hours. It was nice and peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll have to go check that out, Alexander.
What is it?
Charles' family posted a video.
It's
a very nice video.
Yeah, definitely go check it out.
Yeah.
So
I was watching the video, and it's a very nice memorial. Well, that's good.
Yeah, we will watch that when we get back up into the house.
And the phone set there, maybe it won't fall off.
Mm-hmm. That's the only thing about the side by side. It didn't have it.
There's no cubby holes or nothing to set nothing nowhere.
That's really my.
Except for my coffee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got 2 cup holders, but no little
nothing else.
If you see my long-term review on this thing the other day, yeah, that was one of my little nitpicks. Is just needs a little flat spot so you can just put something.
You should have called it a 6-month review because somebody commented and said 6
Yes.
months is not a long-term review. Okay, it's a 6-month review. We'll do another 6 months maybe.
Yeah, we'll call it another 6-month review. Oh well. Well, and he's probably right. It wasn't a long-term review, but it was long for us because we've used the heck out of this thing.
Yep.
So, and so far it served us very well.
Yep.
Need to clean the windshield off though.
Yeah. Now, since I got like 1, maybe 2 car payments left, yay! We can get this paid off, and then we can get back to work on the tractor.
Mm-hmm. Because we definitely need a tractor out here.
Of course, we're getting back to work first on
in the well.
Well, we gotta get that running this week. It better get running this week. I'm tired of.
Call the people.
I was at work all day,
I was told to wait till you looked at the bank.
and then I went to the bank, and I told you how much money was in there, and
When
said,
you
"Go
got
ahead
home?
and call them."
You did not say go ahead and call them.
I only get paid once a month, so yeah. Gotta wait till all the other bills clear and see what's left.
Mm-hmm. So, But anywho, well, I think we're going to go ahead and probably wrap this up because I want to get back and start getting dinner cooked up. And I know we got some other lives going on right now, so I think we shall.
Derek Fowler, let's see, what time is it? Well, it's only 4:30. Technically, I just got off work half hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, boss said I could leave early, so knew there was lots of lives starting 5 o'clock and then several on tonight, so I wanted to come home and.
Yep. But yeah, I need to get grill fired up, get some baked potatoes on there. If the hamburger patties are still frozen, we may do something different. I don't know yet. So
Something besides baked potatoes, once again. He must want to keep me fat and sassy because I go all day at work and I have a bag of beef jerky and cashews, so I don't have any carbs. And I get home and he's like, last night was turkey and dressing, which is loaded with carbs. Tonight, baked potatoes, loaded with carbs. So I've come to the conclusion he just, I'm not meant to be skinny ever.
I like potatoes.
You like me, less gripey.
You can get less gripey? I ain't seen that yet.
I've mellowed a lot in my old age. I'll shove you out of the
waiting for the lightning to strike.
It's cooling down though. It's down to 79 degrees. Feels pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, there's Gail.
Hey,
how
Gail,
are you doing? We're trying to take y'all's advice. You and Nan and Dale and everyone's telling us got to get more watch hours going. So we're trying.
Mm-hmm.
Dale's like, you got to go live a couple times a week. And it's like, ooh. I don't know about that.
So here we are live.
Yeah, here we are live.
From the ridge.
From
the woods.
In the woods, yeah. We hadn't came live back here yet, so we thought it might be kind of cool.
Of course, it might be about time for me to put my phone on the charger.
Yeah, it's not telling me how much charge there is.
So, let's see if I can do this without.
41%. You only used like 20.
Yeah, not as bad off as I thought.
So,
but
Mickey, once again, I love the logo. If y'all haven't seen it, I'm pretty tickled. I got a coffee cup with it on. Got a couple of hats for somebody that we're going to send one to. Hint, hint, we're not saying any names. But yeah, I love it. T-shirts are great. I seen on Lauren and, well, it wasn't Lauren and Joel's live this morning. It was just Lauren, but said she was going to try to do some merch. And I told her to check out Bonfire because, well, she's like, well, she'll make her merch and then do it. And it's like, I don't have time to do all that. We both work full time, and especially in the summertime, we could get called in at any time. So, yeah, I ain't got time for that. Mm-hmm. Bonfire does great. You upload your design and they do the rest.
Yeah, you got to pick out what you want to put it on.
Yes, it definitely brought smiles. I was so excited. I went to work today and they all thought it was so cool. So.
I'll wear mine Friday.
Yeah, he doesn't have to go to work every day.
So
they've been Mickey sized.
We love it.
And like we tell every time we talk about Mickey, everybody go out and check out Mickey because Mickey's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I wish I was half as talented. Maybe even a quarter would be great. But yeah, like I said, me and computers don't get along.
Or your phone. Or your watch.
It's a computer. It's all, yeah.
It's electronic.
Electronic?
Yeah.
Word's hard?
Yeah, it's a new word.
Well, Jason was out here. Maybe, was it last week he was here?
Yeah.
So maybe it's contagious.
Could be.
They're on the ridge. We're on the ridge. Mm-hmm. Don't feel bad. I have a hard time with words too.
So, but yep.
What time's it getting me? We're still
It
not
is
too bad.
16:33.
I know what time 16. You're waiting for me to ask, what is that? I know what 16:33 is. That means I'm on my way home, usually from work.
You should be home by now. It don't take 33 minutes to get home from work.
Well, it depends on what time I get out of there.
Mm-hmm. How much gabbing you do.
Me? You're one to talk.
We have emergency stuff going on.
Oh, and we don't.
So
I got all my list made for the next month, and I got reports I got to get done. I think I have court next week. Oh, you're gonna have that too. Somebody
I
got a letter.
jury duty.
You got a letter for jury duty.
If it's
They'll
not,
let you off anyway. You ain't gonna end up
unless
on it.
it's civil. If it's civil, I could probably get stuck on it. But if it's criminal, I'll probably get kicked. So
Unless they do like me, and I still have to sit for the questioning. But
yeah, I was gonna say my whole day's gonna be blown anyways, which is damn supposed to be working anyways. But yeah.
looky there.
Losing
There's
money.
Lauren.
Hello, how are y'all?
Was just talking about you a little bit ago. Was your ears burning? Tell her about Looky. This was our t-shirts that Mickey designed for us, and we got them off Bonfire. Got it in the mail yesterday.
Mm-hmm. I'm just wearing a
Remembered
Carhartt t-shirt
someone
right now.
on my own. Whoop. And there's Val.
Hello, Val.
It's like I said, we just came out here in the woods. Thought we'd just park here in the middle of the road, which, like I said, it's a private road. It's just ours.
Yeah, I was to say it's not a road. It's just a goat trail goes through the middle of the property.
We don't have goats. It's not a goat trail.
There we are back on the goats again.
You brought them up.
You know what I meant.
I know.
We're not buying goats and just turning them loose.
Man. You all have see a problem with that? There's 200 acres, well, over 200 acres out here. Just buy some goats and set them free. Maybe we're feeding some hungry coyotes, but
Well, they won't be hungry after they eat all the goats.
dog's on the trail. Well, he was.
Now he shut up.
Mine t-shirts and stickers. Yeah, I don't have any stickers, which we got the little stickers that Eric had made that, you know, came from
Sweden.
I can't remember if it's Sweden or Switzerland. One of those words.
Sweden.
Hey, Carol at the Rambling Pete's.
But believe it or not, they actually got here pretty quick for coming from Sweden.
Yeah, they did. But now we gotta get some with our new logo on it.
And I gotta get them bigger too, because of those.
Yeah, they were little teeny tiny, but
Oh,
hey,
goodness.
sometimes you don't have room for big stickers. Right?
Yeah. So I used a couple of small stickers.
Yeah, he sticks them all over the inside of the window on the side by side here.
Mm-hmm. Check out my video. They're on
Jennifer
the video.
Ocean Homestead, howdy.
How you doing?
Let's say we was talking about closing up and going home, and look, people coming in to join us. We're glad you're all here.
Yippers?
I made me some stickers, but the Bonfire website has me stumped. Yeah, he'll have to do that because how'd you do it?
On the Bonfire site, which I don't know if they do stickers or not, but
know.
they do hats, t-shirts, coffee cups, bags. It's pretty easy. You just upload your design, and then you go in and you pick out what you want it on. It's easy to do the shirts and like hoodies because it takes you like right there, but then you kind of got to go hunt for the other stuff and kind of search around for those a little bit. But you just put your logo on there.
Sticker Mule for your stickers. They have special all the time. Oh, that's good to know.
That's what I've got saved. I think on my tablet I uploaded and onto Sticker Mule. I just never have actually finished doing it yet. So
yeah.
But yeah, I think Sticker Mule was what I had pulled up for that to get the new stickers made.
Like I said, I was so tickled. I thought the coffee cups were going to be nice big coffee cups. And I was so excited. I got my coffee cup, and it's a normal size coffee cup. And it's like, that's like a shot glass for coffee because this is my coffee cup that I refill, what, 3, 4 times a day. Might be easier if I just got an IV and poked into the coffee, but yeah.
Actually, what you need is like one of them, like the old helmets where it holds the
Right?
beer with the
But
straw.
we'll just put coffee in it.
Yeah.
I can do that.
And get you another one like about that same size. You can just have one on each side
Oh,
and just sit there and sip on coffee all
That
day.
would be really heavy. Well, if I guess it'd be balanced out, then I'd be smushed down like this.
You'd be all right. You just drink the coffee faster, and that way they're not as heavy. Boy, he's on something now.
Yeah,
too.
he is.
I don't know if y'all can hear him, but that's Church back there doing Redbone stuff.
He's hound dogging.
Probably got him
Val
some.
said I did my stickers through Canva.
I
Cool.
don't know. I know you can do other things with Canva. I haven't even thought about Canva. I'll look around and see kind of what I like. I like options. Oh, goodness gracious.
I'd like to
Sorry.
be able to do that kind of stuff on my computer, but you know me. $19 for 3-inch stickers, $29 for holographic. Ooh.
How many was
When on sale, that's for $50. Awesome. Holographic ones would be cool.
I don't know if that logo would how that would look going with holographic.
I don't know.
I mean, we can always give it a shot. I mean, we
It's
can do
like,
some
oh,
of
that's-
one
yeah.
and some of the other, and see what
Also
happens.
Look at Devil Dog's Keeper has. He does stickers too. Oh, I'll have to check him out. Which I've got him on there, but yeah, I have to go and look.
Mm-hmm.
Use Sticker Mule, Canva, and Sticker App. I'm not loyal. Whoever has a deal. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Got to do that. Yeah.
Yippers.
Whoever's cheapest, I'm all for it.
As long as they're good, because you do sometimes get what you pay for. Just because
He
it's
always
cheap
reminds me of that.
does not make it a good deal.
That's true.
So
Sometimes you'll find a good one, though.
sometimes. And sometimes you find that you got what you pay for and you've got to turn around and buy it again.
Devil Dog's Keeper. Definitely going to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Whack me in the head again.
Because your hair thingy-majigger's in the way.
I know. I kind of have a wild mop today.
You
Which
are
I
a
always
wild
kind of
mop.
have a wild mop. Oh, goodness.
So
I know a guy that knows a guy, and he says that we'll work holographics. He knows a guy who knows a guy.
awesome. I like options.
Options are good.
Mm-hmm. Can I shop around and figure out what we like the best? And Jenny,
Yeah, after the 2 meetups, which I didn't make it to the third one, but yeah, the 2 meetups, I was just about out of stickers, aren't we?
yeah.
What these? Coon shouldn't be out since he's a coon dog. Quit your yawning.
He could be on a squirrel. He could be on a possum. He could be on an armadillo. He ain't on
I
a deer
hope
because
he-
he ain't moving.
Nope.
So
Oh, there's Tiffany. How are you? She got a new logo from Mickey too.
oh, sweetness.
Of course, down here it's about the size of my pinky, so it's kind of hard to see.
Get up real close to the
Real
screen.
close.
Real
Okay.
close to the screen.
Yeah, I can't see that. I always keep one of each design and stick it on my board. We gotta get a sticker board. I figured, yeah, my board that we had behind us when we did lives, I didn't get put up when it rained, so it's cracking. We'll just get some. We'll take that off since you've already built a stand. We'll get a piece of plywood or something and put some contact paper.
On the board?
Yeah.
Why do we need to put contact paper on it?
Why not?
Why not just paint it
Oh, I can do that too.
and then put your stickers on it?
Can do that.
Or we can like screw it to the wall in the shop if we can get to a wall.
I give up hope on that. We're gonna get out there and we're gonna get started cleaning. We'll go just to the very back side and clean one spot where we can get a set of those shelves and move it back and then start setting stuff on those shelves. And then when we get them full, we'll go to the side next to it. It's an old shop, and let's see, Dad's been gone for almost 20 years, and most of his stuff is still all in there. And my brother put stuff in there before he passed. My sisters piled stuff in there. Mom piled stuff in before she passed.
And we got stuff from my grandparents' house.
Got stuff when they passed. And we got 40 by 60 shop. And we got 10-foot area to work in.
Yeah, we got less than 1-car garage room to work in. Of course, when we got a bunch of walnut in there too, we got stuck in there.
Have you checked with Scott or Cream, Jennifer? Sorry, I got the rattle in my jaws. I didn't read the sticker prices here in Canada. Won't be getting stickers made. Ask from Rambling with the Brooms or Devil Dog's Keeper for their prices. Yeah, Scott with Rambling with the Brooms does some pretty cool stuff. No, didn't know they made them. Yep. I will point people in directions to help them get better deals as much as I can. Awesome.
Thank you.
Someone with 33 people going on 36. I cut costs here where I can. We understand that, which, not that I understand that many people, but we cut costs everywhere we can too. We understand.
Yep. Yeah, we gotta get our well fixed. So money's a little tight. It won't be tight for a while. Then we gotta get a tractor.
Yep. Well, like I said, we're going to start building on the tiny house again. We've been saying this for months, and it's gonna happen. If I have to stand outside with a switch, it's gonna happen. Yeah. Oh, I steal from Tara and Jason. They cracked the whip. I'll just go out in the woods and get me a switch. Of course, that's what Mom and Dad always did, so that's why I know about them so well.
I always got my dad's belt.
Nope, not me.
He didn't have to go hunting for it, so he always had it on him.
Well, we lived in the woods. It was right in the front yard. And you'd have thought I never just stood and took a whipping like I should have. It wouldn't have been as bad, but I ran. Whether I was barefooted or not, you'd have thought I'd stayed skinnier because I ran every time and I knew he was going to catch me.
At least you made him run it.
I did. He made me hurt it too. But like I said, you'd have thought I'd stayed skinnier. Oh, goodness.
Mm-hmm.
The good old days. And we're missing Chad again. I'm sitting here, reminiscing about getting a whooping. When you design a circle logo and you cut them on his shirt, do they take the background, the square part out?
On Bonfire, when I put it on there, it had a remove background.
I also got into making merch. Cool.
And it saved it where it just did the circle, because Mickey did basically the same color here and did just like a square, and
ow.
but I was able to remove the background on it and do just the circle on that, which with the
got Dad's belt too, Gail said.
Yeah, my dad was a master at getting that belt off on him. It was like you didn't have time to run because you was just in awe of the art of him unbuckling it and pulling it off and folding it in half. And
so you didn't get the exercise of running from him.
Well, by the time you realized what was going on, you was already 4 licks in. I mean, it was an art. I'm telling you, it was something beautiful to see. As long as you went on the receiving end.
On the receiving end.
Because just one-handed, he could have that thing off of there and folded and cracked a couple times.
Ow!
Pretty much. Well, one of the
worst. There's a big family expedition. Howdy, guys.
Howdy. One of the worst lickings we got, though. Me and little brother, we got in trouble with Mom one time. She used the fly swatter.
That's what my mom used,
and
or whatever was close.
Hit us with the fly swatter in, which we was both wearing jeans, and
always had shorts on when she'd get a hold of fly swatter.
No, well, we was all boo-hoo, ow, ow, ow. And then we got back into our rooms and started laughing. Didn't say anything. Never heard anything. Me and little brother were back in our room playing. Dad comes walking in. It's like, so you thought it was funny when your mom spanked you, so let's see how this funny this is. And again, that magic belt thing that he had going on. And yeah, so
just get a machine and print my own stuff. Maybe go into the sticker business. Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Well, like I said, I bought that Cricut thinking I could do stuff like that. And the first time using it, I was ready to open the door and throw it in the front yard. Let's see what the dog's after.
He's down there running something down there just behind us. Oh, he's back off into the woods.
Probably that butterfly.
That's what I first thought he was chasing a butterfly. I'm like, seriously? But no, it wasn't a butterfly. It wasn't a butterfly.
The dog's a true member of the family because he ain't the brightest either.
He is not chasing a butterfly.
He's not?
No.
Okay.
I thought so too, but no, he was not after the butterfly.
Of course, he's a rescue dog. They was going to put him down, and Eric wasn't about to have any part of it. So we got a new dog. And since we got a new dog, we ended up with puppies. But they're cute. Hey, Tony. Feeding animals. Good to see you. Good to see you, too. Yeah, we had sun today, too, after days of rain. We're enjoying a dry spell. We come out, sit out here in the woods, and clouds are moving in, but no rain so far.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. I can't reach over to a tree. Huh. He's so funny. Did it make the hollow sound? Oh, goodness.
Still in some of your water since you're drinking coffee.
Yeah, drink coffee, drink water, and back to coffee. That would be cute. Video of the doggy chasing the butterfly. Well, he sounds like he's, being tortured back there, so.
It's just the way he barks.
He barks, yeah. It's kind of vicious sounding. Mickey says, my mom got me and my little brother with the kitchen spatula. Oh, those hurt too. Broke it, and that really made her mad. So we got the house. I gotta see straight here. She broke it, and that really made her mad. So got the house shoe also. Ow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after that, because like I said, typically with Dad, our standard was five swats unless we really messed up. So that day, we got the 5 from what Mom was supposed to give us, or what she did give us, and then we got 5 more for laughing at her.
I don't blame her.
And then
Dad, you probably deserved it.
And Dad explained to us that he told Mom next time to flip the fly swatter around and hit us with the metal end.
Them hurt.
And make us drop our doors against right below the underwear. So, we was a lot more cautious from Mom from then on.
Mom could reach out with them metal fly swatter handles, and because like I said, we never sat still and thought, well, if I sat here and take it, she'd quit or Dad would quit. No, we took off and ran, and like I said, you thought I'd stayed skinnier, but it didn't work.
No.
I had some tough feet, though. I could run barefooted on these rocks because you didn't have time to get shoes.
I didn't run. I tried running from Dad a couple times, and them swats kept adding up because he got a hold of me, and we went in circles.
We was all over the yard and everything, And thank God for a while there was no low-hanging branches in the yard at all.
Made it easier for your dad to mow that way. Didn't have to duck anything because he was tall.
Yep.
So.
Thank God now for a riding bar.
There's creaks. Mickey says, ouch.
Yeah. Remember when we were littler, my brother Charlie had Hot Wheels racetracks. He never got to use them because they made good switches too. And Dad would always put one on the dash of the car, and he'd grab a hold of that and reach to the back seat to swat. Well, after a bit, we thought we got smart. And we grab it from him and throw it out the window. There was always a replacement when we got home. But Charlie never did get to really put his Hot Wheels tracks together. those longhorn straps about that long, about that wide, them hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he doubled them up too, and of course, except for the back seat. Your phone has a problem with that.
See if we can fix this time. There we go.
I'm not
Sorry,
sure why
y'all.
it does that. This is the third time now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
When we went live at Pomme de Terre, Jan hijacked us.
Mm-hmm.
This last weekend when we was up with Nan and Dale.
Mm-hmm. And then just now.
And just now.
So.
You got a few spankings. I got more than a few. I have to say I might have been a tad bit ornery as a kid.
I only got a couple. I was a really good kid. I was like perfect angel. Looking for that lightning strike. My dad came jumping out of the woods after me.
I'm sorry, guys, but that was funny. You don't even believe it yourself. See, now I'm missing stuff because I'm laughing so hard I can't read.
I didn't think it was that funny.
It was funny. They made up bend over the bed, no running around in the house. Always hedge push. Ooh, ouch. That was a few daily, probably.
Probably.
I learned not to put a book in my britches fast. It made it worse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness. I still can't get over Eric telling me he was a good kid.
Hey, compared to my little
Your
brother, I
mama
was.
is up there looking down saying, really? I can see her face. You better sleep lightly tonight. Not sure I believe in ghosts or not, but yeah, you better. There's always that chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's up in
I know
heaven.
there's days that I know my mom and daddy are looking down at me and thinking, really? Yeah. Rambling Peach and their cabin in the woods. That was a good thing about being raised out here in the woods, though. Well, not the switches, but you know, kept us hopping. That was for sure.
I like the old days where, yeah, we'd go out and play, and we wouldn't see mom and dad till the sun went down or started to go down, and it was dinner time. Street lights would come on. So,
Like I said, you remember when our kids, gosh, what were they, 10, 11, or 12? They may have even been older than that. And one of them said something about, you mean we can go out in the woods and play? And it's like, well, duh. Go. What is stopping you?
yeah.
I still can't get them out here to play.
Mm-hmm. I'll say, me and my friends had this when we was little. We would have had this place looking like an Ewok village. All kinds of forts up in the trees and bridges going back and forth.
Mickey says every time my mom went to spank one of my siblings, she just called me in too. Figured somehow I was involved. Usually one of my creative ideas. That mine was always, well, I figure if you didn't, then I got one that I missed. And yeah.
I took a lot of spankings from my little brother because it was always, he never would fess up. And so we'd both get it.
Well. Oh, goodness.
Yep. Oh, the good old days. Can't do that no more.
I don't know about y'all, but I miss being a kid.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's almost 5 o'clock here.
And then, look, there's Tamara. Heartland with headquarters with Dink and Tank.
Hello, Dink and
We're
Tank.
just about to go. Well, we've said that, 3-4 times we was going to go off. But then people come in, and you know me, I like to rattle.
She's good at rattling.
So are you. I got the paddle with the holes in it too at school. I never got spankings at school.
I got threatened one time.
I had 4 years of high school and never got detention until my senior year, and it seemed like I couldn't stay out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Rattle and paddle. Rattle and prattle. I missed the R there. I remember building a tree house inside a big weeping willow tree. It was so fun. Yeah, we used to come out here and make big forts and stuff all the time. And like I said, there was always somewhere to go, something new, and didn't get lost too awful much. Except the one time, which I was pretty little. Dad took us out to a huckleberry patch, and he had to go back to work or something, and he left us there, and we walked in circles for hours and could not get back to the house. He got home from work and he come and found us. My mom was mad. We'd go and we could see the roof of the barn through the clearing in the trees, and it's like, we're going that way. Well, 30 minutes later, we'd be back in that same spot, and it's like, there it is again. Lots of hills and hollers and trees, and yeah, you could get turned around easy. Especially if you didn't know your directions all that well.
Yippers.
I couldn't go outside much, so I had the pillow farts. Oh. If we got into trouble at school, we were in trouble at home. Yeah. I said I didn't get in trouble too much at school up until my senior year, and I didn't tell Mom and Dad about it. Thanks, Carol. Yeah, y'all click thumbs up. Like I said, we're trying to get some watch hours made up here, and Dale's been telling us we got to go live more. And the way Eric's work schedule goes, we can only do a scheduled one every other week. So we thought we'd throw some pop-up ones in here every now and then.
So yeah, it's 5 o'clock. We probably ought to be wrapping this up, and like I said, we gotta go back and get dinner cooked. And
Derek Fowler will be on it. Oh, he's probably on now.
So, yep.
Go check him out.
Yeah, if you guys head over there, and we're gonna head back to the house. And
got grounded and couldn't go outside in the winter, so I climbed out and bucket by bucket filled my room. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, that's Audrey, Mickey. Oh goodness. Yes, Val. I try to pop in there when I can. It's like, ooh, look there. There Val's live. I've got into a couple, but yeah. Luckily, I can pop in at work as long as nobody comes into the office. So if I'm in your live during the day and all of a sudden, yeah, somebody came in and had to deal with them. Or Chris made me go out in the county sometimes. And every now and then I go out and take calls once in a while, but it's not very often anymore. Earned my stripes.
What did Xander say?
Xander says they never grounded. Whoops, it jumped. They never grounded you in the winter again, did they, Mickey? That was one thing everybody always said. Yeah, they got grounded. It's like, I've never been grounded in my life.
Oh, I got grounded several times.
I got my hind end busted, but I never got grounded.
Dad was usually getting my hind end busted.
Hey, Glenn and Shannon, Salty Life.
If Mom spanked our butts, we was in a lot of trouble. We was usually guaranteed another one when Dad got home. So
Mom just handled it herself. She didn't. Yeah, she wasn't waiting on Dad.
Well, like I said,
I know, but yeah, Mom would always get, like you said, that metal fly swatter handle, and she held on the plastic end.
Yeah, Mom's go-to is usually
was a good dancer as a kid. So. Oh goodness. We snuck out of the window and we got caught too. I will never forget it. I didn't ever sneak out of the window because we're the closest. Well, gosh, on New Highway now, it's still 10 miles to town, but yeah, there's nowhere to go out here in the woods. So, yeah, didn't have no close family or nothing. There was nowhere to go. If you took off out in the woods, that's about as far as you was going. Got the wooden spoon and the pancake turner with slots. Ouch. Critter Creek, don't be giving my kids any ideas. Flat ours are grown, but yeah. Not that they've laughed, but well, one of them has, but yeah. The other two, yeah, no. I guess we feel loved. They don't want to leave us, but it's like.
Well, Jessie moved out for a little while, but then she came back.
Just got the whipping. Lesson learned. See, that's what we never got grounded or anything. Of course, everybody else always talked about allowances and stuff, and I was like, "What's that?"
Of course,
Mom said we allow you to live.
Of course, you're out here in the boonies. What was you going to get grounded from?
true.
Ours was we couldn't go out and play with our friends and do nothing else. So
We had chores to do. Winter
Well,
time, we had wood to carry in. Yeah. Critters to feed. If it was cold, we had to come out and break the ice on the ponds.
we had chores too, but there wasn't no fun time when there wasn't no chores to do, except for sitting in a room.
They need ideas, big family, with all the tech around them now. They don't get no good ideas. That is very true.
No
It's awesome to
imagination.
see these families that they take their kids out learning, to garden and the animals, and instead of just sitting and playing on their phones or video games. And we didn't have video games. I think we got one. Let's see.
We had
The
a
Nintendo was what, 15, 20 years old before we got one.
we had a Nintendo when we was younger, but we was
Didn't
real
have to do
limited.
chores either. Nope.
But the only time
Ooh, what a pillow fort was.
we built all kinds of forts and this and that and everything else. Yeah, about the only time we played on our Nintendo was either late in the evening before we went to bed or if it was raining outside.
Pillow fort,
Oh, there's
Kings
Paul.
Mountain.
Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Paul Case Farms, how are you?
Glad you're here.
We may as well stay going. The numbers had dwindled down. It's like, oh, we probably ought to get to the house. And then somebody new would pop in. We start chatting again. So, ooh, we're up to 13 people.
Awesome. Well, for the new ones that are just joining us, we're talking about butt spankings right now. And how our parents punished us when we was little.
And how Eric said he was a good kid and he never deserved spankings.
I never
Yeah,
did say
that's
I
what
didn't
I
deserve
thought,
the
too.
spankings.
You said you was a good kid. You
I
even
was.
looked up because we was worried about the lightning striking.
I said I was an angel.
Built forts in the desert. That was probably hard. Like I said, there's always tree limbs and stuff down here. You never know what you could make.
We grew up close enough to town. We raided houses when they was getting built and for lumber.
You can tell that now.
Statute of limitations is
Statute
up
of
on them.
limitations.
And we was minors.
Mhm. They have that thing called juvie. Oh, look. Church made it back. Are you chasing the butterflies? Dog's been out treeing something, and yeah, when he gets on a trail or a tree, he's got like a blood curdling scream, basically. I think he was, chasing butterflies.
He was not chasing a butterfly. I was watching him.
Not when he was in the woods.
Quit picking on my dog. Church, you can come over here and bite her in the ankle. She's making fun of you in public.
He wouldn't bite me. He's a good doggy. Well, now and then. He ain't the smartest, but he's a good dog. He's just a little on the ornery side.
Like he's taking my chair.
Like I said, yeah. Did you get him over by Seneca?
Yeah.
They were going to have him put down, and
Well, the guy that I got him from there, and then I took him from him because he didn't realize that having Redbone in town in a small yard with a 4-foot fence was a bad idea.
Mickey says, "See, I was an ornery entrepreneur." See, I'm not the only one that makes up my own words.
I made up my own word earlier, and you gave me funny looks.
What one was it? You don't remember?
No.
Oh, goodness. My kids built a pillow fort almost every day. I have to make them stop because I can't even walk through the living room. Understand that. We just take the kitchen chairs and pull them into the living room, and then we get blankets and put all over them and everything. And Mom says, "Get this mess put away." So we'd start all over the next day. Or she'd just tell us to go outside and play. Or get our chores done, or we had a lot of bamboo on our property. Ooh, that would have been good making forts with. Whoops, we jumped. Got to make some cool forts. Funny thing, I resented all the chores, but I'd work myself to death cutting bike trails through the woods with a machete. Paul says, "How's it going? You're doing pretty good." sitting here enjoying the little bit cooler air. It's went down to 78, but it still feels a little sticky out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wish there's a lot of times when mom and dad was making us learn something and I paid a little closer attention. I'm sure we all feel like that, especially after our parents have passed. But it's like, man, why didn't I pay better attention to this? I could have, yeah. No, never think of that stuff as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have any motorcycles. My dad hated horses. So we didn't have no horses. His dad, which, yeah, he was born in 1900. So, yeah, it's a few days back.
Her grandpa, not her dad.
My granddad, yeah. He loved horses. And all of the farmers in the area would bring the mules and horses to him to pull the plows and all that. And somebody's coming down the road. So
it's her nephew.
But yeah. And my dad hated horses after having to deal with that. And you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's send him a message quick before he gets here.
I'll just step out. You talk to the people.
Something else you can do as a big family is mark walking zone, make it a no-build zone. Lots of Japanese were killed in Polkville, Mississippi from those forts back in the late 70s. Yeah, we always had fun coming out and building forts and trails in the woods. And of course, then if we left stuff laying and everything, Dad would ask why that mess was out there in the woods. He would always find it. He had that about him every time. We always thought we got one over on him. Nope. He always knew. Yeah, no matter where we did something or anything, he knew. I'm sure he still does. He's watching us. But yeah, now there's times to think, well, we could make bike trails and everything here. And of course, that's a lot of insurance and a lot of work. And I don't think I want nobody falling off their bike out here and breaking their leg and coming back and suing us. My dad worked for El Paso Natural Gas Company, so we always lived in the middle of nowhere. I've lived out here in the middle of nowhere my whole life. So, yeah. I do remember when I turned 18, I moved to town, which Pineville's not a very big town. Back then, it only had about 400 people. I thought I was going to have whiplash because always looking out the window to see who's driving by. A little bit bigger now. We got about 700 people, so it's grown a little bit. But yeah, it's like, nope, I got to move back to the farm. I wouldn't have it any other way. Raised our kids out here, which my grandbabies ain't out here, but our nephew, his little girl, we consider her our grandbaby too. She's being raised out here, so that's awesome. We'll teach her to run the woods barefooted.
She already pretty much does.
Yeah.
He's coming out looking, seeing if anything fell from the storms.
Ah.
So he said,
nothing that we seen, but we didn't drive all the way back either.
I told him that. He said that where he works, they've had a bunch of storm damage there that they've been cleaning up and working on. So,
well, the McDonald County's recycling is right in front of our office. And yesterday when we got to work, there must had a lot of those canopies like ours that we set up to do craft shows. A lot of those must have come down because they were like twisted in knots, and there was like 3 trailers full.
Oh goodness.
So yeah.
Yeah, them things don't hold up very good.
No, they do not hold up in the storms very well.
So
got that one.
Y'all ain't often very well.
No, not often.
get some new off.
Well, I got this little can that we got from the health office, but I hate to use it all up because we can't get any more. Got 30% deep. Hey, I ain't had no text crawling, so that's the main thing, which I stepped out and not on the ground yet either. So we would send you our rain, Val. It's been horrible. And like I said, it's supposed to keep raining, so.
Of course, all of us in this area know it's like we get it all now, and then come July and August, we're begging for more rain.
Yep.
We get it all right up front, and then we end off dry. So, a couple of years ago, we had some really bad droughts. The river was almost a walking trail. So, hopefully we don't get that bad for a while.
The last year I went canoeing, which that's been many years ago, because I don't even think I knew you yet.
Was the canoe made out of wood? Chop the tree down and cut canoe right out of the tree.
Yeah, we carried the canoe most of the way. So, yeah. Of course, 2013, we had big floods in August.
And then come August. And then I think that's the last time we had rain for quite a while. Then we dry the next year.
It was a few years after
a couple
that.
Years after that one.
When the bridge on Main Street in Anderson washed away. There's been a few off and on, but nothing in August like that. Sorry, guys, I don't talk about that one a whole lot. It's getting easier since it's been 2013. It's been a few days, but yeah, my mama was washed away in a flood. I don't know if you've all kind of noticed I don't like the floods at all. Now you understand, but yeah.
And it wasn't one that she drove through.
Yeah, she did not drive into the water.
We got a small creek on 90, and it's a spot that...
It's just a wet weather creek.
Yeah, and all the old timers, none of them
had ever seen water that high before.
Yeah.
Which I drove through a half hour after, or no, it wasn't a half hour. It was about 2 to 3 hours after, because she was on her way to work, and she went to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. And it was probably 7 o'clock. I was going to work.
And
the road signs on the side of the bridge were bent. And I thought, well, that's funny. And there was gravel up on the road. And I never thought no more of it. And yeah.
Well, and the bad thing is because I went to work, so I was probably not even 10 minutes behind her when it happened, and had no clue because I drove the same stretch of road about the same time. I was, like I said, I was probably only about 10 minutes behind her, and had no clue.
But one neighbor had said that there was a small little lake up ways from there, and it sounded like a freight train coming through. Well, all that had piled up and burst through. Said it sounded like a freight train coming through the holler. And yeah, like I said, there was no sign of anything. We drove through there and didn't even know anything. Well, she was still there the whole time. I sat and listened to it on the radio. Eric dispatched the call. I gave a thumbs up there. I don't know how I did that. But yeah, like I said, it's getting easier to talk.
Nope. My battery's about to die.
So yeah. But when I tell people, please don't drive off in water when you can't see the bottom and you think, oh, it's not very deep. No, don't do it.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I get a little funny when flood season, but yeah. So.
Well, let's try to end this on a happy note because I got to wrap up because my battery's about down.
Like I said, she's watching me though. She takes care of me. She's my guardian angel, which her and my daddy and my brother. He's the honorary one, but yeah. Well, dad was too, but so yeah. It's all good.
Yep.
I'm a big girl.
So now that we killed the mood here.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna let's see.
It's during a flash flood. Please don't. A smaller car than mine went through, and I had a semi truck behind me. Oof.
Yep.
Yep. Don't do it. But they said she didn't drive into it, that it basically was basically like a wave come through and just washed her, because there was no sign of it when we drove through. So
Yeah,
she went quick, and it took a
all the floods that we've had all over the years and everything else, we've never had water over that bridge. It's never gotten up that high. And I'm sure there was no water standing on it when she drove through. It was just a fluke.
Yep.
So,
but we're gonna head on out of here. Eric's phone battery's going dead, and I've missed part of Derek Fowler's live. I always enjoy his. And so we're gonna get to the house. He's gonna throw supper on the grill, and we'll catch y'all later.
All right. Yeah.
Remember, guys, like and subscribe if you're not. Give us some watch hours. Share us out. Well, I gotta get better about sharing other people out too.
Appreciate you guys coming in here and sticking with us for the last hour or so. And thank you, mods, for being in here. And we love y'all. And we will catch you all later.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.